Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to Enigmatica 2 Expert here on the CreedCraft server. Thank you very much for joining me today and continuing to show you support for the series. If you do enjoy this episode, please leave a like and a comment, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. Today I do actually want to carry on with the nuclear craft. I've got a lot of stuff sorted for this episode and I've done a lot of work between episodes to try and get this all ready. And I think I'm there. So in this little matrix grid down here, I have a lot of different coolers. And these are just basic empty coolers. I've got a lot of stuff in my inventory as well. So the system I want to make is with 2 cells. So I've got two reactor cells here with 10 graphite blocks around them. Each of these graphite blocks will have a glowstone cooler wrapped around it. So this will be wrapped around with, fully enclosed with the glowstone coolers. And then that will be fully enclosed with the copper coolers as well. And then we'll have a couple of little different blocks around the edges. So one of the blocks we're going to need is the magnesium one. And so if we make 2 of these magnesium coolers, you'll see the special thing with these is that they must touch at least 1 reactor casing and 1 active moderator block. Now, I think I'm going to change out slightly what I was going to do actually, because I was going to make 8 of the nether quartz ones, but we can actually cheat just a little bit and give ourselves a little bit extra power or cooling if we make 2 more of these and put those next to the wall as well. So we've got those. Now the next one, we need 14 of these glowstone coolers to get 16 in total. And so these are, what's the best way to do this? If I split that up, that gives me 26, that gives me 13, there we go. And then I need all of these down like that. So I am going to need a bit extra. If we take all of this down into dust, we can convert it back afterwards. So let's get all of that in there, and then this side we'll just gather up the rest of it later on. There we go, that'll give me 14 of those, 16 total. I can put all of that back into glowstone form. And now the next one is going to be the quartz coolers, and if I do that, then we'll get the quartz coolers there, get 6 of those. And then the next one is going to be the big one, because we need lots and lots of copper. So I'm going to get tons of them here because I need an entire stack of these coolers plus another 10. So I'm hoping that I can do this. Yes, just. And I think if I've calculated it properly, that's everything we're going to need. So if this works, this may be quite a short episode today because I haven't really got much else planned. And Nathan's working on quite a big project as well, so I can't really spoil that too much. So once we've done this, I will try and work out something else we're going to be working on today. We do have a lot of quests to run through. And I thought I'd actually go around the paths this time because I've been swimming through the lake, even though I built all these really nice paths through. It doesn't really work that well, so but I'd actually start using the paths that I built up. So if we head into here, I've also changed this around and I've made this much bigger, and I've also swapped out the cables for these ender energy conduits. And the vibrant alloy isn't actually that bad to make, at least in small quantities at the moment. If we have a look at the recipe, it's the basic recipe. So we need the ender pearls or ender dust and energetic alloy. And energetic alloy is simply the gold and energetic blend. The energetic blend is just redstone and glowstone dust. So it's not too difficult to get, and for the amount that I needed in here, it's fairly simple. I put a door in as well and just spruced it all up a bit. Put this on as a cover so that we can take these off individually to add new machines in as and when we need them. And if we come into here, this gives us really nice large area in which we can work. I'm going to take this out for now, place that on that wall because I'm going to want to work here. So the system I want, we're going to need first of all to try and work out where this is going to go. This is going to go there. And then we're going to need some graphite blocks on top of those. And then this is where the reactor cells will go. So if we can wrap around that with some of the graphite blocks, and these are the moderator blocks. I'm going to use glowstone as a pillar here, why not? And we'll work from the top down, I think. We can put these ones in, because these ones we're going to go just there and there. The quartz coolers, I will want to go on the top. And on this side, I want them here. And I want one here as well. And so next we have the glowstone. The glowstone is going to want... Nope, that's wrong. Do not want that. I want the glowstone coolers. And they are going to go around here. Now these quartz ones can only connect to one active moderator block. These glowstone ones have to connect to 2 active moderator blocks. Like that. And then the copper ones, I've got some copper here. These need to be connected to at least 1 glowstone. So everywhere where we can see glowstone, and we'll place one just there. So everywhere where there's a glowstone cooler, we add one of these. Put one there, that one there, and we will pillar down here. Got some more of these glowstone coolers to go in. One there, one there, one there, 2 there, and that's them. And now we just need to fill this up with the copper. So all the way around. Going to make sure we get the ones on the bottom as well. Like that. One there. See if I can get both of these. And that one. Get both of these ones. I just need to make sure I get all of these areas done. Maybe I made far too many of these. Yeah, it seems like I made far too many of the copper ones, but that's okay. Because that is everything now done. Now I'm a little bit worried about the top here, whether I don't know whether this stuff is spawnable. So I'm going to add just like that. And gather what I can off the back of that. Just a little bit of light on top just to stop things from spawning in. You can have as many non-reactor blocks in here as well, so I've torched it up just a little bit. But that should be now if we have a look at the fission controller. And if we come out here, I've got some of the HEU fuel ready and waiting to go. So here is the moment of truth. If we place in some HEU fuel, 21,120 RF per tick with 2 cells running at minus 640 heat per tick. Excellent, we have negative heat per tick, which is exactly what we want. The fuel here is going to last for 15 minutes, same as the last fuel did. However, the last configuration we had was 10% of the fuel we have in here. Also, this has a capacity of 26 million rather than, I think it was just 3 million in the last one we made. Or something. Oh no, it was 500,000, wasn't it? Wasn't even that, it was 500,000. So we can get 26 million fuel in this. Also, I've worked out how to make the piles work. You know, we made the energy piles. I worked out that you need to shift click on the side of them, and that will turn one of the sides into an output. And then if you shift click when you pick them up, then it will pick them up with that same configuration. You can move them around. So that's what I've done over in the area over there, where I took my other machines. So I can move those machines back over to here now and put them into here, and everything should work okay. So that means I'm going to go and grab the rock crusher. Well, no, actually, we've got the rock crusher here. Do we have any granite? Did I keep the granite over here? Yes, I did. So let's see if this is going to work, eh? This is a bit of a risk. Turn it on. 21 per tick, but that is, I assume, filling some of these up. Yes, it is. And now it should be, yep, 42. Yeah, and now there it goes. Now we're filling up. So we go to the rock crusher here, and now we should be able to put the granite in here. Yes, yes we can. Okay, so we definitely need some speed and energy things up here. But from that we got crushed Williamite. And so hopefully, yes, we can get some crushed rhodochrosonite. Now, interesting story. In real life, my uncle is a geologist over in Australia, in Tasmania to be exact. And he sometimes, some of the rocks and stuff that he collects, my mum was, he's my mum's brother, and my mum was also a geologist and geography teacher. And so he's sent us over some different rocks, and one of the rocks he sent over is actually some inert rhodochrosite. So we've actually got a little bag of rhodochrosite, crushed rhodochrosite, in a display cabinet downstairs in my house. Really quite cool. And I'll see if I can get some pictures of that and post them on Twitter maybe. But yeah, it's interesting to see what this stuff actually looks like in real life. I don't know what this crushed Williamite is though, so let's see if there's anything we can do with this. So this turns it into sodium fluoride, and then this turns it into Williamite. So this stuff can get crushed back down, of course, and in a manufactory, yeah, it just gets crushed back down. So this stuff has no actual use. However, the sodium fluoride, what can this do? In a fluid enricher with water can make sodium fluoride solution, and then that can be made into a chemical reactor or crystallizer. Chemical reactor with water to make sodium hydroxide and hydrofluoric acid. Okay, so we're getting into the fusion fuels here, because I assume then you take this and that makes the hydrogen, yep, and fluorine in an electrolyzer or a chemical reactor with methanol to make fluoromethane. But what you really want is into an electrolyzer to make hydrogen, and then this hydrogen can be used in a fusion reactor to make deuterium, and then you can go up the food chain or the fusion train to make the higher items, including this neutron fluid. Neutron fluid is important later on because it makes neutronium ingots, and the neutronium ingots are needed, of course, for infinity ingots. So this is the stuff we're going to get to much later on in the game, and then these can make these infinity blocks, and it makes the infinity helmets and all of that kind of stuff as well. So yeah, you're getting into a very late game here. Of course, what we're really interested in is this crushed rhodochrosite. Now with crushed rhodochrosite, you can turn it into crystal binder with magnesium dust, calcium sulfate, and pulverized obsidian, and that makes crystal binder. Now calcium sulfate is the one I don't know, so this is in a crystallizer, calcium sulfate solution, chemical, fluoride water, and sulfuric acid. Okay, so this is getting even more awkward. So we're going to have to get into a chemical reactor Means I'm going to have to read a lot more Spotlight, so watch a lot more Spotlight videos with this. But this crystal binder is important because that makes us the elite plating. Also with this, let's just take that out, we can make this manganese oxide solution. And then this manganese oxide solution, you smelt it down to get manganese oxide ingots. And then that can be made into manganese ingots, which I believe is just a building material. Apparently so. But these manganese oxide ones can also be used in... Let's have a look. Which one is it? Alloy smelter? No, fluid infuser. Yes, with some oxygen to make manganese oxide dust. And then finally, this gets used in something else. Oh, I can't remember now. Ah yes, that's the one. It gets used in the alloy furnace with some lithium to make lithium manganese dioxide alloy, which finally then we can make the lithium ion cells. Oh, I hate expert packs sometimes. Why do we have to make things so complicated? This game is complicated enough. Anyway, right, I'm gonna wait for all this to be crushed down, see how much we get out of it, and then yeah, we'll have a look at something else to do. But while all that is working through downstairs, I don't think I've shown you any of the changes I've made up here. I know, but I definitely haven't shown you some of it. But upstairs, I've built a little kitchen and some storage areas. So I've changed this around a little bit up here. I've made a kitchen up here. We're cooking for blockheads. So we've got a cooking table, counters, oven, with all the different stuff on there. We've got a cow in a jar and a toaster and all the cabinets here. Little bit of an wood divider here, and I'm going to fill up all of this area here with storage drawers. And that is to essentially mirror the storage bit I put on this side, which is a ton of these small storage crates. And I've got a few more in here that I made a stack of these small storage crates. And I think this is going to do us for storage for quite a while. Manual storage at least. And then we can work out, once we get AE2 up and running, we can work out how we want to do all of that. And the AE2 storage system will probably be down in the basement, and then we'll work out something for manual storage up here as well. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've done up here. I've changed these walls out. These were the columns before, but I've put these walls in instead so that we can butt up right against them here. And then in here, I think I'm going to change the roof out to be a glass roof here to give it a proper observatory feel. And then we'll probably around about here put the astral sorcery looking glass or the telescope so we can look out, and I hope this will have enough sky vision to be able to do it, so we can have it on here. If not, we'll actually work something out on the roof instead, and we'll have a rooftop observatory instead. So I think now I've been waffling on for ages this episode, so I think it's about time we have a look at the quests and what we're up to there, and where we're at in this mod pack so far. This has changed in the latest update, and I do quite like the changes they've made. So we've got a fair few to run through here. I made a scanner, just very basic scanner, tells you where stuff is underground. And we've also got the cooking for blockheads one. You can see the stuff we need for it there. We're going to have a play around with the scanner, I think, in upcoming episodes. But yeah. Choice reward. I can either have a loot chest, which I think I'll go for, a cow spawner, so I can actually change any spawner into a cow spawner. We can do that with power spawners later on anyway. Can make a leather farm and a beef farm. No, I'll just go for the loot chest. I have a much better chance of getting better stuff out of that. In the gates, we haven't got anything here. Industrial craft we're fine with. Just going to go through these, make sure we have everything and we're up to date. Oh yes, I made a couple of golden lassos to move some villagers around with. There we go. Mechanism, I did make a metallurgic infuser. I wanted to go through that this episode, but we'll have a look at that next episode. Nothing in there, nothing in there, nothing in there. Blood magic's something I would like to get into. And then in NuclearCraft we have made the fuel reprocessor. So we'll grab that. The fluid infuser. And also I just went and got some TBU fuel. This is thorium, which you just put into a manufactory, crush down into... no, you put thorium ingots into the isotope separator and then combine the bits back together. Nice and simple. But that gives us that, and it doesn't actually go on to give us anything else in the way of quests. I was hoping that it would actually show us the route down all the fuels and which fuels we need to get, because I don't know that. It's something we've got to work out. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Okay, so we've got a fair few of these loot chests to go through here. So first of all, let's go for this one. Sausage in bread. It's something we haven't eaten yet, so it's not as bad as it could have been. Upgrade, inventory upgrade. Okay, eat to upgrade your inventory. I've already got the inventory upgrade here, so I don't know whether this will actually give me anything. Will it give me a second one? Let's see. No. Oh well, never mind. Basic energy relay crystal, 4 of them from Draconic Evolution. That'll help us later on. We've already eaten that, so not great. Let's have a look in this one. Liquid fuel tank from Advanced Rocketry. They are not full by the looks of it. And then the last 3. Block of Constanton. Something else we haven't eaten, and a well. Nothing too great actually. I mean, this one was the worst one. We got just a block of Constantin. That was it. So these are the things we haven't eaten yet. So I'll run around and eat these. But yeah, other than that, I think let's just have a look at the time I've been recording for. Been recording, yeah. It's roughly about an episode, I suppose. I don't know really where to go next with this. Let me know down in the comment section below what mods should I be going for now. I think we're into the early mid game now, so what mods do you want me to look at? I want to try something I haven't tried before. I'm going to have a look through the different mods in this pack and see if there's anything which looks interesting for next time. But yeah, I've now got my energy generation sorted. We need to have a look at energy distribution, which is probably going to be along the lines of flux networks. So we may have a look into flux networks. But yeah, we've got all of this now. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me today. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like, comment and subscribe on the video into the channel, and I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.